Alright,
Or should they say the what? Okay, yeah, there's one. Perfect.
now I only know,
So what are you making a new car? There's only one.
maybe I will.
Space out.
I'm just leaving this market.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
You get a good solid
So yeah, I really don't care about this character. We're just going to the tutorial with her.
To move, use the W, A, S, and D keys. To look around, hold down the right mouse button and move your mouse.
Why did you need to help forward again?
What was that?
What are you doing the whole tutorial again?
Read that?
Why are you doing the tutorial again?
Because I didn't actually record it last time.
Oh, you're making a YouTube series?
Yes,
Okay.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors. Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. We'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site. Did you find a suitable landing area? Excellent. I've assigned engineers to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser and the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that. Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with the phaser to pick it up.
Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice. Ensign Mears, reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again. I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive. Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place. Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
What'd you say?
When did it come out, this game?
I have absolutely no idea.
It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack. Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are two paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
Is that a warp nacelle?
Use the V key to find anomalies.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of our shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder. There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt. Lieutenant, we won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there. Look out! What are they feed these things? No, never mind!
Richard's just coming over. I don't think that's a big deal. You can just walk away towards the area and walk away. It looks like it was made like the whole...
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of the research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me. You're telling me we should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now. I'm glad to see you. We thought we were stranded here with those monsters. Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before. Wait, you want me to shoot this?
Select weapons by pressing Z.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
Your weapon has an alternate fire mode. varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
It gives me a lot more control. Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
Remember, your weapon has an alternate fire mode. The effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking! We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers. We've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea. Shut the doors! They're right behind us! Okay. Last time I was here, Scotty, commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That's what the Taurians at when we tried to break in. They couldn't pull something like that off here? Lieutenant, it worked! Listen, Scotty, wherever you are, I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch. The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape with the others. We've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast! I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
they're just spiritual spirits, they don't actually exist. So, it's just your fear materializing. It's okay, yeah, I suppose it was some kind of polite polystyrene like rock and sort, nothing too dangerous. It didn't even break like the line and stuff. It's
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help! Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Are you sure those things were gonna have us for dinner?
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
oh, I'm sorry.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, STO.
Oh, I love anthropology lectures. This weapon looks so ridiculous, even for Star Trek. Yeah, you totally do. Yes, so I said, this weapon looks ridiculous even for Star Trek.
Thank you for noticing. Shit. My devotion.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Yeah, what are the Klingon boys do? It's a fair question.
Looks like they're rounding me for questions, Lieutenant.
Enemies sometimes drop items. An item has dropped for you. Move toward the item and press
Yeah,
F
but
to...
they don't have the name that like you do.
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Shield, even that. Jesus Christ, this is how can people be doing?
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
It's like the game, it's not only the graphics of it, the game design and the I know they want to go for the like the space battle. I know they mostly do for the space battle. He did a role. That was a great role. So what the tutorial there? Like, is the tutorial the same if you choose another career or not?
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship. Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Because they give you the same
No, that's not a revolting thing to do at all.
Yeah, those are not broken questions.
We made it! Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there.
Different carrier
I
time?
heard those things roar. But here I am.
Because if you play
Thanks for
Science,
believing in me.
shouldn't be going down.
Well, I was this time I'm a tactician, and it seems virtually
Yeah.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck to block our access. Since I can't send security, I can secure the deck. Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
Abilities or if we do different. Okay.
I'm remembering what her guys about making frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
Watch out! More Klingons!
And I like the way it disappeared like that. And then it's like
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
I like the way that you single-handedly like clear the ship of Klingon.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond.
Internal sensors showed you have secured the engineering deck. Check the power.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
With honor. Yeah, sounds about right.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
What happened to his eyes?
What the fuck? Why am I announcing?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
You're lieutenant already? Weren't you an ensign like a second ago? Weren't you? So you were promoted from ensign to lieutenant in like...
No, I started off as a lieutenant. I was never
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
And here I am. I've been using the mouse to do it the entire time.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxilating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
I do not know if there's any, like...
Warning, ship is under attack.
Nice work. One down. One to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
This sounds like really short range.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
Once you shoot these nebula in the way, Jesus.
Use your phaser beam to weaken shielded targets. Warning, ship is under attack.
You're not under attack.
Use your torpedo on an enemy when their shield is down. You must be out of combat to answer the hail. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate you are in.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Warning, ship is under attack. Click on the shield that is low on power to repair it. This will divert power from your other shield.
So random fun. So what convinced you to play this game, by the way? That was the computer. Yeah, I do like Star Trek.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again? Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Since when are you in the fucking tactical division?
Remember that you can activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
Why
high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or using Alt+1. High-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack for 30 seconds.
Your head will decorate my bridge!
Yes, yeah, you better like switch to different deflectors all the time, so like you can form deflectors in or careful you form deflectors, don't
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Maybe you should try to face another way. Well, but that would be, well, they did get the license, so as much
So,
yeah, it sounds
the
weird.
cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well!
But it's weird because they made like Star Trek into some kind of action game, even though, to be fair, it's not really suited to be an action game. Like it should be, not like at the time, it's not like they could do much else with it. But like I think really that they could do something much more nuanced and interesting out of it.
upon you and your lackey.
Thank you for your assistance.
See, this is all he says. And it sounds like throwing which makes me think this is a different show that Alger's called. It's a shame you didn't us a lot.
Congratulations. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp Factor 3.
Can you give me a link to your YouTube? Oh, it's probably
What's that?
No, I was gonna ask to see if you give me a link to your YouTube, but obviously it's in your profile.
You want to know what YouTube is?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, but obviously it's in your profile, so
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant. But he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the Enterprise? The best of the best.
Do you do some commented gameplay sometimes? Or do you only do like pure gameplay?
I do most of the games. Also, this is a different transport operating last time.
But probably randomized.
And over here is where they're doing some fan service. But these guys.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
No, we weren't. But hi there. They let you talk to the main cast.
With a... And they're just dismissing
The great bird of the galaxy, that's your planet.
Mr. Zulu. Mr.
Yeah,
Zulu.
so far they've just used two different voices.
I like Sulu, he's probably my favorite.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
And that's another voice called
So you, how many times have you watched? So which is your favorite anyway? Show. TNG?
I've only seen the original series.
Oh, TNG is pretty good.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
Another stolen voice cut.
So you know all of them by heart?
What?
You know all of them by heart?
Kind of, yeah.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before? Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
That one sounds like old spotty data. No one else here is ready.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back.
Shut the fuck up, I don't care.
First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You.
If you don't
Congratulations.
2 weeks, you'll be a 4-star.
I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
You actually need about 3 weeks before you get.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Now that sounds like old stuff, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I have no idea what the fuck any of these things do. And we don't need them because we're not gonna keep it together. So I'll just leave.
How far in are you with the other character?
Fuck. You know, it's very interesting researching alien names. Such as with the Vulcan. You have to start a female name, T, and then something after that. Like T-Pol, T-Pow, T-Pring, T-Mara, T-Asa, T-Soria, T-Sakita.
you quit to come up with names.
You go with a T and then you follow it up. The second name is also an abbreviation type of thing. Excata, C-Doda, D-Katin, M-Maka, something like that. It's another abbreviation. And the last name, it has to start with an S, end with a K, and be 5 letters. Most males prefer to be listed by their last name. However, wait, no. I believe the thing is that the males have pretty much kind of the same naming thing. It's just in, Federation Basic, English, whatever the fuck. They go by their last name, and the females have decided, fuck it, let's go by our first name.
So gender neutral would be middle name.
Supposedly. Like, you have Spock's betrothed T'Pring. It's never discussed her middle or last name. They just named her T'Pring, and in the only episode she stars, she fucking divorces him. So there's that. However, if you look it up, Spock's full name is Shin S-Shin T-Gael Spock. That is S apostrophe CHN T apostrophe GAI and then Spock.
Yes.
So he goes by Mr. Spock.
Yeah. Now, I mean, to be fair, when you think about it, it's more about, yeah. That is what's funny is that they probably made the whole rule of male, like going by
What's
the last name and
interesting
everything,
though,
just to because they wanted it to be easy to pronounce for the
what's
show.
interesting is Spock's father, Sarek, Sarek, never discussed his first or middle name. Their family, they have the naming principle. Everything's interesting. They're rumored to be the children of Surak, who was the first one to discover logic. However, there are others like Soval, Soval, who don't follow the naming thing completely. They don't know why. No one has really gone into that backstory. It's just interesting. And like on Star Trek, I don't know what the fuck, T'Pol is a female Vulcan serving in Starfleet. Middle and last name I don't think are ever listed. She's just T'Pol. D apostrophe P-O-L. And then there's Spock's mom Amanda, who's just human. So that's
You
quite
you seem
interesting.
to be really knowledgeable about the series. It's interesting. How many times have you watched
Porn
it?
will do that to you.
Yeah, that's true. If you role play, you need to be knowledgeable.
I have no idea what the fuck my quest is. I feel like I have to find my mission. I feel like I have to dock and beam down again to actually get my quest, because I'm a dipshit. That's the space station. I have no idea if these are players or not. I think I might have to go fly. I might have to talk to my boss again. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I have some new orders for you.
Thank fuck.
I've outlined important people you should talk to while visiting Earth space dock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Hello, other human. are tight.
This is a more form-fitting one and a more loose one, basically. But like it's a bit fan servicey nonetheless. It's not exactly up to standard, yeah. I don't think it is.
So now we have these two choices. Sweater. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looks extremely weird. Looks like a coat of a coat of armor, you know, a chainmail coat.
Which one of these?
This is like a leather armor.
Hell yeah.
The first one. Yeah, this one. No, like the dark one is better. Yeah, this one.
What the fuck have the Andorians been through that my allowance is fucking armor? Like, what have they been through that I can wear goddamn armor?
Why did you do the tutorial where it's practical?
On the other hand, I have the same enzyme on both as my, second in command. So they're both practical, so I might be okay.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass as well as your mini-map.
Here's a little Vulcan girl, and she named herself Taylor. Not bad, not bad. I don't know why the fuck she's ginger. They all have brown and black hair. Like, that's literally the breeding code there. Pretty much, you all have brown eyes. You all have black or brown hair. Why the fuck is she a ginger? Unless she's like a half-breed.
Are you telling me I'm half breed?
No, I'm talking about the fucking ginger.
No, of course I know. No,
Like, the actual Fook. And I suppose I'll save the next mission for next time.